Okay, we're going to be talking about bathroom sink drains. This is actually probably our number one work order that we get. You'll have a resident call in and say that their bathroom sink doesn't drain or drains very slow. Let's say, and I'm going to show you actually how to take it apart, because most of the time there's hair or gunk down there, and you actually have to take it apart and remove the hair. What you'll do most of the time, you'll be trying to plunge it. Let's say you try plunging it and that doesn't work. Then you're going to have to take it apart. And this is how you take it apart. What you'll find is that this pop-up thing right here, there's a lever that makes it go up and down. If this does not move, most of the time there's hair wrapped around the pop-up. So this is how you take it apart. You're going to go underneath the sink. And go underneath the sink, and I don't know if there's a cable. I don't know if you can see it here. It's a black cable that goes to the back side of this pipe. It's a black cable, and then there's like a gray where it twists onto the pipe. This part right here, the cable, you're going to have to unscrew that and remove that. Unscrew that from the pipe, and I'm going to show you on this pop-up assembly that we have, because this is actually what you're actually looking at. This is the back side. That cable is hooked. Do you see where it's threaded? It's hooked to this part right here. You're going to undo the cable, unscrew it, and then once you get that removed, there's actually two plastic pieces. You're going to remove the two plastic pieces. I'm going to try to do this with one hand. Hopefully it doesn't tip over. So you're going to remove it. First thing you're going to do is remove this part. That comes out first. And then this and then there's another plastic piece. And this comes out. Let's see if I can get it here. There we go. And that looks like a hook. And when you remove those, I would not put them on the by the sink here. I would actually put these on the floor when you remove these, because we've had in the past these have slipped down into the drain and we've lost them for good. So remove those two items, and then the pop-up will, after you remove that, this will actually come right out. After that comes right out, you're going to be finding probably gunk or hair, and you have to take your finger. We have rubber gloves that you wear, and you're going to fish out from the drain here the hair and the gunk. Pull that right out of there, flush it down the toilet. And once you clean out the drain, then you have to put everything back. So then what you're going to do from underneath, you're going to put the hook part in first, and this has to go in just like this. This has to be facing up. So this goes in first. Again, I'm trying to do this with one hand. So I'm going first. And then the other part, this doodad, I don't know what the exact name for it is, but you put this in next. The rib part, I don't know if you can see the ribs, is going to be on the outside. So it goes like this. Let's see if I can grab it here. Alright, then that goes in next. Just like that. And then once you get that in, you take the cable and you screw that on to the back side of this pipe, which is right here. This cable right here. And once you get it all hooked up, then you put the pop-up back in the drain. like that. Remember, you're going to want the hook that I showed you down there. I don't know if you can even see it. You probably can't. Remember, that has to be facing up. And you throw that back in, and you should be good to go.